Hello everyone, today is a lesson about maths knowledge for Key Stage 3. In this lesson we will be able to learn a lot of stuff with maths after this. You will be able to estimate the number of things by getting help from the question. So let's say there's a question. By reading some examples from it, it will help you solve the answer. And you could be able to have a reason why I've got that answer for some questions. These two, the last two, these two will be in a different video. For now, we're going to focus on this. Maths topic is going to be algebra today. So what is algebra? Algebra is a branch of mathematics that involves the use of symbols and letters to represent numbers and quantities in formulas and equations. It is a generalization of arithmetic that introduces variables and algebraic operations other than standard arithmetic operations, such as addition and multiplication. Alright? So, why is x and y the most commonly used? The most common used ones are x and y. It's because of René Descartes' usage in la géométrie in French. That is, the geometry. Ever since then, letters like A to Z were used for mathematical equations like quadratic formula, Pythagorean theorem, and inequalities. They are easy to solve as some questions involving them can be ignored. What I mean is, like, if you have a question that has letters, let's say 4a plus 6a, you would ignore the letters first and just pretend like it's just a normal question, 4 plus 6. And then don't forget to add later. Don't forget to add later on it. Let me give you an example. 5x plus 4x equals 2x. So like I just said, ignore the letters. So we'll do 5 plus, 4 minus 2. So we'll start with this because of the BODMAS order. So that's 9 plus 2. And just collect these. And then 9 plus 2 will give us an answer of 11. So we'll have 11. Don't forget to add the letter. So that's x. So the answer is 11x. Your turn. Pause this video, and when you think you're ready, resume this video. Alright, so since everyone is gathered now, let me just start. So let's see. 2x plus 7x minus 3. Once again, we ignore the letters. So that would be 2 plus 7 minus 3. This again would be 9, but then minus 3. That would be 6. And we need to add a letter. It's x. Well done if you got this answer. Like we previously mentioned, multiplication and division can be involved in algebra. For example, 3x times 5x plus 4x divided by 2x. Here's an example. Like last question, we ignore the letter. 3 times 5. Well, since multiplication is first then division in BODMAS order, if you don't know what BODMAS is, it's brackets, operations, division, multiplication, then addition and subtraction. Actually, no, it's division as first. Sorry. Just a little mistake I've made. So let me just write all of this down. So we start with division. So 4 divided by 2 will equal 2. So then we're left with 3 times 5 plus 2. So since multiplication is first then addition, that's 15. And then, mistake. 15, then it's plus 2 because we have the remaining one here. So that would be 70. And once again, add the letter. So we've got 17x for our answer. Alright, your turn. Once again, pause this video, and when you're done, when everyone else is done, go back to playing this video. Alright, so since we're all back, we will solve this. So we've got 2x times 8x plus 6x divided by 3x. So like any other equation, we ignore the letter. So that would be 2 times 8 plus 6 divided by 3. So first we'll solve division. 6 divided by 3 is 2 again. So that's 2 times 8 plus 2. So 2 times 8 is 16 plus 2. That would equal 18. So we've got 18. Wait. Wrong box. That's 18. And then not forgetting the letter, we'll have x. So we've got 18x. Some questions can involve another letter, such as y, since we've previously mentioned that we can use a to z. But here's an example. 5x plus 3y minus 1x minus 5y. So we'll do this quick. 5x plus 3y minus 1x minus 5y. So we'll separate into two parts. So we'll do 5x minus 1x. It's so hard to write on computer, trust me. That would equal 4x. Then we have positive 3y, or just 3y, minus 5y. So 3 subtracted by 5 would be negative 2. So we'll write negative 2y. So that means we got 4x plus 2y for our answer. Your turn. Alright, so we're back. 7y minus 3a plus 2y plus 5a. So like last time, we'll separate it. So 7y plus 2y would be 9y. Then negative 3a plus 5a would be 2a. So the answer was 9y plus 2a. Square root or squared or even cubed or the power of more than 4 can also be used in algebra. We treat the same letter, for example, x, with this funny looking symbol here, which is also known as squared, with the same as you treat a number. So here's a root. It goes down, that is why I said root. So let's say, for example, we got 16. We got a root. That would be 4. So let's pretend that says x3 or x cubed or x to the power of 3. So we'll do 64 with the 3 involved, and then we got x third or x cubed. Our answer would be 4. So that means x is 4. We did the last question quickly. Alright, so back. Let's see. So that can be used as x squared equals 144. So we'll do x. We don't need to add the 2 there because that is also known as the square root. So the square root of 144 is 12. So x will equal 12. Well done if you got that answer. So what is our summary of today? Algebra is a branch of mathematics that involves the use of symbols and letters to represent numbers and quantities in formulas and equations. The most common used letters in algebra is either X or Y. They became popular because of René Descartes. Bye bye.